The very special letter A. Hello, I'm your friend Ginger the giraffe. Today, my friends and I will be teaching you about two of the sounds of the very special letter A. The letter A can sound short like this. Ah. We call that the short A sound. The letter A can also sound long like this. A. We call that the long A sound. The sounds are short and long, just like me. Look, I have short horns on my head, but I have a very long neck. The short A sound, ah, is not any shorter in length than the long A sound, A, which might be a little bit confusing. These are just what people call the two different sounds. And actually, the letter A has more than two sounds. But for now, you're going to learn all about the very special letter A and its short and long sounds. We will start with the short A sound. Ah! Lots of words have the ah sound. Listen for the short A sound in some of my friends' names too. Here we go. Look at that juicy apple. We giraffes love to eat apples. Apples have short little stems, and the word apple starts with the short A sound. Ah, apple. This is my friend Alice the alligator. Alice has short little legs, and the word alligator starts with the short A sound too. Ah, alligator. My, what do we have here? It's a big red axe. We can use an axe to chop a tall tree and make it a short stump. The word axe starts with the short A sound. Ah, axe. My friend Andy is a circus performer. She's called an acrobat. Ah, acrobat. Andy the acrobat is much shorter than the man on stilts. Ah, man. The word ants also starts with the short A sound. Ah, ants. Ants are short little insects that irritate my eyes. I have to use my long eyelashes to keep them out. That reminds me, we should move on to the long A sound. Remember, the long A sounds like this. A. You will hear this sound in some of my friends' names too. This is my friend Avery. She is dressed like an angel. Do you see her long wings? The word angel starts with the long A sound. A. Angel. This acorn just fell from a tall tree. That's a long way to fall. The word acorn starts with a long A sound. A. Acorn. Yikes! Abel the ape scares me with his long arms and long teeth. He looks grumpy, so let's get out of here. Fast! Say A. Ape. Oh, now hurry and turn the page. Our next word is April. My birthday is in April. Yay! My friend Amy gave me a present. Maybe it's a scarf for my long neck. The word April also starts with the long A sound. A. April. Amy baked me a cake for my birthday. She wore a long apron so she wouldn't get messy. Do you see all three words that have the long A sound? A. Baked. A. Cake. A. Apron. You did an absolutely amazing job learning about the very special letter A. Now listen for the long and short A sounds in words you hear everywhere you go. The end. The letter I. Hi, I'm Ginger the giraffe, and I hope you are having a great day. I also hope you are ready to learn about the very special letter I and two of the sounds that it makes. The letter I can sound short, like this. Eh. We call that the short I sound. The letter I can also sound long like this. I. We call that the long I sound. So, the letter I can be short or long, just like me. I have short little horns, but I also have a long tongue for reaching leaves on the highest branches. The short I sound, eh, is not any shorter in length than the long I sound, I, which might be a little bit confusing. These are just what people call the two different sounds. And actually, the letter I has more than two sounds. But for now, you're going to learn all about the short and long sounds of the very special letter I. Let's start with the short I sound. Eh. Listen for this sound in the words that follow, and also in some of my friends' names too. This is my friend Isabella the inchworm. She uses her short body to crawl along inch by inch. The word inchworm starts with the short I sound. I. Inchworm. My friend Cindy is playing a musical instrument called a piccolo. It's like a flute, but the piccolo is much shorter. The word instrument has the short I sound at the beginning. I. Instrument. And guess what? The word piccolo has the short I sound in the middle. I. Piccolo. My friend Ilsa is an Inuit, and she lives in an igloo. An igloo is a home for people who live in very cold places. The word igloo starts with the short I sound. Do you hear the short I sound at the beginning of the word Inuit, too? I. Igloo. I. Inuit. Here's another friend of mine, Iggy the impala. Look at his short little tail. I. Impala. Another word that starts with the short I sound is insect. Insects like mosquitoes irritate me because they like to buzz around my ears. I. Insect. Mosquitoes have long wings and long legs. And say, that reminds me, we should move on to the long I sound. Remember, the long I sounds like this. I. You will hear this sound in some of my friends' names too. We will start with something cold and creamy that we all love to eat. Ice cream. Ice cream starts with the long I sound. My friend Ida uses a spoon with a long handle to eat hers. Ice cream. Look at this ivy growing on the wall outside of my friend Ida's house. Ivy is long and twisty, and it is growing all the way up that wall. That's a long, long way. Ivy. My pen pal, Irene, lives on an island. That island is a long, long way from where I live, but we write to each other all the time. Island. These long icicles are made of frozen water. Just like the word island, the word icicles starts with the long I sound. Icicles. After thinking for a long time, my friend Ivan just had a bright idea. I had a bright idea too. It's that the word idea starts with the long I sound. Idea. You did an incredibly inspiring job learning about the very special letter I and 2 of its different sounds. Now be sure to practice listening for both the long I sound and short I sound in words that you hear. The end.